Hello, this is Patrick. Welcome to Chart Built Wealth, Profitable Investing with Technical Analysis. I wanted to update you on copper as it's reached our price projection in 2 months. It's had a big move, looks kind of like a blow off top today, up pretty dramatically. And so I am going from a buy to a neutral rating on copper. I will revisit it if there's something other that develops that gets me interested. I will definitely be back on it, but it's getting to be a crowded trade and very popular. So a lot of uh, a lot of speculation, and the reward to risk is no longer favorable. So here we go. Let's get into it. So here's copper, and here was the big symmetrical triangle, and here was our price projection up at 510 was the projection. Today it hit 5.06. And so, get my pointer here. And so, basically, we have achieved our price projection. The reason why these a lot of times kind of nail it on the upside or downside is that it's a compression of energy. And when the breakout happens, based on the width of the congestion area, it gives you a price projection. And a lot of times, once prices get up there, they kind of run out of gas because the oomph is out of it. And so that's what's happened today. We've actually gotten there. We have an overbought signal. You can see when we got overbought signals before, we had 10% corrections, or up here we had a 5 to a 4. That was about what is that, a 25%, 25% decline. So I'm going to step off this train. It's getting very crowded, this trade. So that's where I'm at. If we look at so we purchased it at 4.01, and today it got to 5.05. So it's up about 26% in 2 months. Much better than the stock market. There's so many things to buy besides stocks. And so uh, there we are. Let's take a look at the ETF that I suggested buying. Again, this was purchased with a almost 4.5% to one reward to risk. And so as you can see now, that's actually probably a negative number. You have really no support here because it's vertical, it's straight up. So, we purchased it down here, and now we're selling at 30. It's a little less than what the price projection was. But again, the actual copper futures prices have achieved their objective, and there's less than, I don't know, 2 or 3% left to achieve this upside. So it's time to exit that. And one of the big reasons is on in the futures markets, there's a group called the commercial traders, and the commercial traders are the big boys. They're the big institutional money that are usually right. At the end of the day, eventually they can turn market prices in their favor. It may take them a little bit of time, but they can do that, and eventually it happens. So you can see right now, they're up to a very high net short position. So these are the CEOs of Freeport-McMoRan, et cetera, that are saying, you know what, copper prices are too high. I want to sell copper here. I actually want to be net short copper because I don't think it's going much higher. So that is a very visual graph of what the smart money is doing. Oh, oops, sorry. I wanted to give credit for this chart. This is Tom McClellan, the McClellan publication. Tom is a market technician, very, very skilled. His parents created the McClellan oscillator back in the 70s. I think it might have been the 60s. And he gave me permission to use this chart. So I wanted to give a shout out to him. The point and figure chart, we still have a bullish trend line, which is good, but we have a bearish price projection still. So again, it's telling us, let's take what we got and run with that for now. But this is a big picture that I'm going to be monitoring. So this is a huge symmetrical triangle. This kind of looks like China, right? Only China's down here on its big 15-year symmetrical ascending triangle, sorry, with a flat top and an ascending bottom line. But it's still in this consolidation. And right now we're hitting our head on resistance. So this would be a natural place for people, technicians to take profits. So wanted to show you this big picture, but I will be monitoring this because when it's time to jump back in, I will do that. So again, going from bullish to neutral, please subscribe and like. If you subscribe, you're going to get these updates right when they happen, when the reward to risk is very favorable. And I have something else I'm going to be coming out with. One more thing, if you take money off the table in copper, why don't you look at the cannabis ETF, MSOS, or even some of the gold mining ETF, GDX, or even Marathon Oil, three other suggestions that I have out there. So thank you for watching. Have a great day. Please subscribe. Thanks.